Previously on Racing Georgia.
After getting in yesterday afternoon, I checked into my hotel here in Tbilisi.
4, 3, 2.
Shortly after arriving, I ran a trail race in the capital, Tbilisi, before spending the rest of the week exploring the country. It's now time to head to camp for the start of the race, which, over the next 7 days, will take us 250 kilometers across beautiful landscapes, through quaint villages, and over mountain passes before reaching the cave city of Vardzia.
Now this will be our 68th Racing the Planet event over almost 20 years. Founded in 2002, we've been to about 17 countries. We loved Georgia so much last year that we're coming back. So unlike the north where you have the very steep mountains, these are going to be the rolling lush green hills. So it is really, really gorgeous out there. The countryside actually looks greener than Scotland.
The area has sheep, which means there are shepherds and sheepdogs. If you do come across a dog and the dog does start to come up to you, please don't run. Please stop and slowly walk away from the dog and try and remove yourself from his or her territory.
After the race briefing, we had to undergo a thorough check of all of our mandatory gear and nutrition.
Okay, that's good.
That's what I'm gonna do every day.
Okay, so you have exhibition foods for...
Then it was time to make the 2-hour drive west to Camp 1. The course is located in the Javakheti region in the southwestern area of Georgia, near the border with Turkey and Armenia. This is an area of Georgia that few tourists would ever get a chance to see.
Hello. Here we go, tent 6. Hey guys. Hey.
So it's Saturday afternoon and we've arrived here at Camp 1. One thing that's become evident is that we're going to have a little bit more rain this week than we originally anticipated. I'm not sure whose idea it was to wear white shoes, but they lasted a total of about 10 seconds here in this mud. But hey, that's all right, because some of the creek crossings we're going to be facing will help to clean them off. So tonight it's about relaxing and continuing to get to know each other, preparing our gear, and preparing mentally to start the race tomorrow morning on Sunday at 8 a.m. The race will be divided into 6 stages over 7 days as we run from camp to camp. Day 5 is the long stage, also known as the Long March, which is where the race will ultimately be won or lost. Given that many runners will be finishing late into the night, the 6th day is then a rest day before the final short stage, which is typically more of a victory lap.
How'd you sleep?
All right. Yeah, had the better nights. But it was okay.
It's about 6 o'clock. You can see the volunteers and crew. They're already all setting out for their day. Always the first ones up and the last ones to bed. Most of the racers are up now, kind of milling about, having breakfast, and hopefully this fog will burn off a little bit. But we'll see. I mean, the ground's wet no matter what we do. I don't know that this ground's going to dry out for the first couple of days. Apparently later we get into a drier region, but yeah, I think today's going to be a bit of a wet and a cold start. And I'm just waiting for my food to rehydrate here. I'm going to have my coffee. I'm almost unpacking my bags already. And then it's just a matter of waiting for the 8 a.m. start.
It's really exciting that we're here, about to start stage 1. I know how much work has gone into all of this for each of you with training and gathering your equipment and packing your bag and repacking your bag millions of times and making sure you have all the right gear. The track today is going to be muddy and slippery for big parts of it, so please watch your footing and be careful. This is stage 1, day 1, stage 1. We don't want to have anything happen on this first day. Please be conservative. You have a few more days and a few more kilometers in front of you, so watch your footing and take it easy. So there is a chance on this part of the course that you will see some dogs. We've been told that they keep to themselves. If you encounter a dog, like I said, do not run away from it. Just slowly walk away from the dog and avoid going near the sheep, and we should be good.
Leaving Camp 1, the first stage will take us through the forests of Algety National Park to the plains of Javakheti, giving us our first taste of the southern Georgian countryside before arriving at Camp 2, a distance of 40 kilometers with more than 1,500 meters of elevation gain.
I won't notice.
5 minutes to start time.
2 minutes to the start, 2 minutes. You guys can come up a bit closer, don't be shy.
Florian from Switzerland took off at the front, giving me an immediate sense of who my competition might be for the week.
Set off at a pretty good pace. My goal is just to keep them in sight at this point as I try to find my groove here. Get a feel for the terrain. Oh, it's our first pack of dogs.
Rabies is prevalent in Georgia, and the medical team was very clear that a bite from one of these dogs would result in an immediate evacuation to the hospital and the end of your race.
Holy shit. These dogs, man. It's okay. chasing me for like 5 minutes here. I'm not sure if I'm still on the course. Okay. Yeah, I saw a flag right here. I saw one just here. So, here, there's a road. It's so hard to see, hey? No, just say. Oh, we are just not seeing a flag here. This is really frustrating. Wait. All right, we're gonna go back. Oh. We went this way like 2 minutes and there was nothing. So this is the last flag we saw right here.
Just stretch out so we can see one another, and the first guy yell back.
Good start, eh?
It's a good start. You couldn't find a more opposite 180 degrees from Namibia.
Yeah.
So
it's the truth. Ah, there we go. All right, we're back on track. And we're lost again. I know the people who flagged the course didn't anticipate having this much fog, but a lot of the flags that are here fell over in the rain and they're buried in the mud, so it's really difficult to see where we're going here. We're sort of just running blind at the moment and hoping we're heading in the right direction so we don't lose our lead again. It's gonna be a long way to double back. Yeah, let's go back. Back we go. That's about an extra kilometer at least.
rien du tout.
Rien du tout.
J'ai rigolé. J'espère que c'est pas comme ça toute la semaine parce que
Ah ouais,
c'est une catastrophe.
We just went so far, we just went like 2K up that way.
Maybe here.
Oh, we're just wandering around now in this vastless green landscape. It's beautiful in its own way. We're kind of looking for tire tracks because they flag by vehicle. So yeah, there's a track. It's a bog. They wouldn't have driven through here. Here's some other runners over there in the fog, way off in the distance. There's a tire rut. Okay, all right, we got a track. There's lots of footsteps, but those could be other lost runners. Let's phone them and see what they think we should do.
Hello?
Hi. It's maybe the third time we've gotten lost, so most of the race we've been doing this.
Are you able to send me your exact coordinates?
Yeah, go to Compass on your phone. Yeah, and you can get the coordinates that way. All right. I can track us back on my route to exactly, like, we're not lost. I can track us back.
I'm getting people to walk back from checkpoint 1 along the course, so I'm hoping they'll see the point where the markers are missing, and then they'll be able to join up to where you are.
We've been asked by the race director Zena to head back to kind of the last known flag. Fortunately, I've got the Coros Vertex 2 here. So while I don't have the actual GPS track for the course, I can see where we came from. I can track us back. And then we're gonna wait for somebody there. I met up with some volunteers here. We're told to stop. It looks like somebody has pulled the flagging, probably one of the locals here.
4140.
Okay, well, we're back on track, and we've sort of informally been told to start the race again here, so I guess we're racing again. Yeah, got a flag. Lost it.
It's a ribbon there.
Okay. Straight ahead. Up, yeah. It's pretty slippery. All right, we just went through the first checkpoint here. I'm at about 18 kilometers. We were supposed to be around 12, but not that it matters too much at this point. I refilled my one bottle here with more scratch, about 200 calories more. That'll get me through the next hour here. So the next checkpoint. Hey there. How's it going?
Soon I began catching up with runners who must have passed us while we were lost.
Oh man, we're lost again. You see one? No? It's going so well. I guess I'll go back to the last flag that we saw down here. Oh, here's one. Here. It must just be heading straight up this. I bet you, like, if this was clear, I bet you there's a bunch of them right here. We just can't see them. All right, we're gonna head up and see where this takes us. You think that way? No, here. Yeah. Yeah, it was there. We just couldn't see it because of the fog. This is the problem when you flag stuff on a clear day and then the fog moves in. How are you feeling?
Pretty good. I mean, mentally it just knocks you down when you lose that time, but I mean, I feel fine, so finish the day, get up another one.
Yeah. Start fresh tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. somewhere in this mist is an aid station. Hey guys.
Yeah. So, mate, how bad's the navigation this morning?
It's pretty bad. We actually just got lost back here. You can't see the next flag in the fog is the problem. So you
Still-
have to just
what, still here?
Oh yeah, like you have to take a guess, and then if you guess wrong, you come back.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much for being out here, guys. Really appreciate it. Yeah. And which way do I go from here?
Up out of the hill.
Into the mist? Okay. Okay, thank you. Oh, there's more dogs over there. I can't see them though. Okay, well, we're through the second checkpoint. I'm at about 30 kilometers, so I don't know, I must be about 6 kilometers over, but not the end of the world, although I did fall way behind on my nutrition. So I'm over 4 hours on feet, and I've eaten the equivalent of about 2 hours. And unfortunately, with my powdered nutrition, I don't really have a way to catch up on it like I would if I had gels. But that's okay. Just got another hour and a half or so, maybe 2 hours to go here. Dogs everywhere here. Is it okay? It's okay? Thank you. Can't say I'm getting any more comfortable around these dogs. Hey there. All right, I can see the finish line just over there. Just about a kilometer to go.
Well done.
Well, Day one didn't go exactly as planned. We had the rain that was forecast, and that created a lot of mud, of course. But we also had some issues with course markings, unfortunately. The flags tend to be placed every 50 to 100 meters here. Racing the Planet's really great at marking their courses, but unfortunately the fog limited visibility to closer to 20 meters. And this may have been combined with someone removing or something maybe eating a couple of key flags at this one really critical turn-off point where we were meant to do a sharp left-hand turn off of this dirt road that we were following. I had been in second place at that point, and in the end I still finished in second place, so I don't think that the positions changed too much. But hey, this is trail running, this is mountain running. It's something I'm used to. You know, races have these kind of problems all the time in the mountains, so it's nothing new for me. So I've had my protein shake here. That's always the first thing I do when I stop running. You know, it's really important to get some protein and some carbs, really just to get some calories in as soon as you finish running. I'm gonna have a little nap and then get up and stretch my legs a little bit and you know, let the recovery process begin. After a challenging first stage, it was time to regroup and to begin practicing the recovery routine that we'd be following for the rest of the week, because tomorrow was another day. On the next episode of Racing Georgia.
We're doing some pretty fast splits right now. Are they still following me? This will be interesting. Looks like we've got one more big climb to go.